Hello everybody and welcome back to the craft room here with Tanya at Scallion Hill. Thank you so much for joining me yet again. Can't believe how well the last card has went down. Sort of a little bit overwhelmed, if truth be told. Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? 1 minute you're doing one thing and it gets a few views, and the next minute you've went semi-viral, but it is fabulous and I'm delighted that you enjoyed it and you liked it, and that's why I do this. So here goes. I'm getting into the Christmas spirit. I'm very excited. I've made a couple of Christmas cards already. Where did I put the other one that I made? Oh, it's disappeared. Here it is. Isn't that cute? A little sheepy Merry Christmas, but I wasn't happy with it, so I'm going to do it again. I'll show you later, but I hate doing the same card a couple of times. I get fed up. Attention span of a gnat. So I've been looking at cards that I did last year for a little bit of inspiration. I don't like looking at videos on YouTube in case it influences my card making. Now, that doesn't mean that the cards I made last year aren't influenced very heavily by the videos that I watched coming up to Christmas. So if any of my cards are, well, they'll only really be influenced by Christine Stokes. Let's be honest, she's the genius, she's the master. When it comes to card making, if you have not checked out Christine Stokes, you've got to do it. She's incredible. I love her cards. In fact, I've got to the point that if I was sat down with a load of cards in front of me, I could pick hers out instantly. She is the master. So do have a look at Christine Stokes, but please remember to come back to me eventually. She's hundreds and hundreds of videos, but do remember to come back. But she's a lovely lady. Her videos are so easy to watch and follow, and I just adore her. I haven't watched her in a very long time. I miss her dreadfully, but like I said, I don't want my cards to be influenced, and it's very difficult if you've watched somebody else to think, you know, what do I not do? Because that's very present in your mind. So anyway, shush Tanya, let's get on with our Christmas cards. I love Christmas. So I'm just going to enjoy this. Now, this is the one that I made last year. I have these little hats from Gummy Pan, and they're gorgeous. Now, you could just cut them and stick them on, I suppose, at a bit of a rakish angle. It would still work, or you could put one on, you know, the highlighted letters like the N, the O, and the L, or whatever you want. You can do Noel. I have another one here that I've done, which is Happy. I really like this one. I'm looking out for a little Christmas titsy tiny robin to put on this, but I haven't found one yet. If you know of one in the UK, would you let me know? Because I would love to do it. And I have a gorgeous little droopy Santa from Gummy Pan that can sit on the O or the N or the L. I love him. And maybe do one with him. Wonder what he would look like on the Happy. Let's have a little play around. Oh, I like that very much. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to mess around with your dies. So if you have any big words, you don't have to have the whole thing. It can just be Merry. Everybody knows it's Merry Christmas. It can just be Merry with your Santa. Oh, that looks lovely too, doesn't it? Put him on the R and the Y, or he'd fit there. I like that as well, but let me see. Do you know what? I'm just going to cut these out and see. I'm leaving the Noel for the minute because I've done that poorly, but I've done it. So the other thing you can do is use one of your, this is a 2D folder. It's a very, it's a very old one. I'm not sure whose it is, if it's Stamping Up or whose it is, but it's Falling Snow. I've been looking out for it for ages, and just got it before Christmas last year. I love it. Falling Snow. Don't know who makes it, can't remember. So what I suggest I do is, if I was doing a plain, for instance, let's do the Merry, show you how it works. Let's do that. Gosh, this is supposed to be a quick video and it's going to turn into an elongated tutorial. But isn't that what it's all about? Right, let's get this cut. Now, isn't that pretty? Very, very pretty. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to stack these. Now, which one is the one that pushes up? That's the depress one, so I put it on this way around. Now, watch this space. This is only a 2D, so I think you just take out that plate, but don't quote me on that. They're also, yeah, that's it. Ooh, it's a while since I've done that. Ooh, that's hard work. I'm gonna have to take the jumper off now. Who says I need to go to the gym? Nonsense. Now, oh, that is so pretty. Look, do you see it's just given it the little snowy, flaky, whatever you like to call it, emboss. And it just lifts it, doesn't it? It just gives it a little lift. So what I'm going to do is I want to also try my happy. Let me try my happy and see which one Santa looks best. Santa, by the way, is a... Oh, come apart. Come on. Santa is a gummy pound Santa, and he's gorgeous. One of my favourites. There's him, and there's this little hangy Santa on a swing, which I adore. And I use them all the time on my Christmas cards. But all gummy pan. I just love gummy pan. Now look at this happy. I've no idea where I got this die. Again, it was off... what do you call it? eBay. Thank you. It was off eBay. There we go. Now let's stack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stack this 2, maybe 3 times. But I'm going to cut a few more little branchy things, I think, just to sort of dicky it up a bit, I suppose. Now let's see. I don't want it too plastery, or too much of a plaster. Is that what they say? I can never remember. So I don't want to overdo it, but I just want to make it a little bit more dimensional, I suppose. Right, there's our other one. That's our happy. Let's do another merry. Gosh, I'm going to do 2 cards today, by the looks of it. I always do this when I'm making cards. I'll always cut a few options because, well, not always. Sometimes I'm very single-minded, but a lot of the times, especially if I'm just starting into something like Christmas and I haven't already done it. Now, put that one on top of that one and put this happy. Put this, where's my pokey tool? I just need to poke out that titchy one. There we go. Did you come out? You did. Oh, you went in my dungarees. Thank you so much. Now, oh, he's gorgeous. I love him. Now, can I get him snuck in here? Yes, I can. Look at that. Cut him out of that. Right, in you go, little Santa. There's a joke. I'm sure you've all seen it. I'll probably get it wrong. I'm dreadful. And it says, Dear Santa, please don't get my wishes mixed up this year. I've done it wrong. I've given you the punchline. But basically it amounts to, I've asked Santa for 2 things. One is more money, a bigger wallet. Is that it? A fatter wallet. And what's the other one? I've forgotten. What is it? A fatter wallet. I want a fat wallet. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I told you I'd mess it up. Do you know what I'm going to do? If I'm going to tell any jokes, next time I promise I'll write it down. It's going to drive me nuts now the whole time I'm sitting. Focus on the card. Don't worry about the joke. I'm sure you will all fill me in. But basically, it's... to ask to be slim and rich. That's what it is, to ask to be slim and rich. And please don't get my wishes mixed up this year. In other words, he made me plump with no money. Now, I guess if I didn't craft, I would probably be okay. However, I do craft, and I have seen some... Well, I made a blanket a while back, for a nephew of mine who had been very seriously ill. Very, very seriously ill. We nearly lost the poor guy. It was awful. And I made him, he got out of hospital, and my sister was telling me that he was freezing. He just, because he'd lost so much weight. He went down to, I think it was 8 stone or under 8 stone, in and around. Last time I was 8 stone, I was probably about 12. Poor chap. And it was dreadful, absolutely dreadful. We were all terribly, terribly, terribly worried about him. Sorry, I'm just clearing up here in case you wonder what I'm doing as I rabbit away. And I made him the most gorgeous blanket out of wool. It's called Stylecraft Heathers. And oh my giddy aunt, the colours are stunning. I crocheted it, and I found the wee bits and pieces. I'm actually making dolls for charity. They're little Izzy, or some people call them Izzy dolls, some people call them Dude dolls, and they're for charity. I'm making them, and I'm going to distribute them to, the like of the food banks, or the like of family placement is somewhere, maybe some of the churches and chapels, just to make sure that the little ones that need them get them. So my mum and my granddaughter and I are crazily busy knitting these little things and hoping that we get abundance of them. So anyway, I went up into the space looking for odd balls and bits and pieces of wool, and I came across all these offcuts that I had left over, all these little tiny titchy balls of this heather wool, this Stylecraft Heathers, and I so want to get more. I want to knit a couple of jumpers, or crochet a couple of cardies, or make a few hats and scarves out of it. And they went up in price, something shocking. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Now, anyway, so I am on the lookout for more. So if any of you are knitters or crocheters, what I'll do is I'll put the little pattern, it'll just be my handwritten one, you know what I'm like with tech. I'll put it onto my Facebook page, which is, where is it? Nope, that's not it. Is it here? Very high tech in Scallion Hill Crafting. Its Facebook page is Scallion Hill Crafting Community. Sorry, I did that too quickly, didn't I? Scallion Hill Crafting Community on Facebook. It's a private page. You have to ask to join, but don't worry, I'll approve you and we'll get you on, and away we go. And I'll put the pattern on. Actually, I'll write that down. Put pattern on. Here we go. Izzy. And then you can do the same. There we go. Because it's such a worthwhile thing to do, I think. Let me get that out of the road. Now, let's get back on to point. So needless to say, I haven't got the Stylecraft wool. I'm going to save up. That's going to be what I'm going to save up for next year. I'd love to do that. Right. Now, I've got Happy and Merry, and I've got my gorgeous little Santas. So let's see which one we think he looks best on. Let's stack our two Happies together. I don't want him sitting up too high. Does he sit well there? He could sit across those two peas. I like it, but I think he's too much on it. I think the Santa hat would work better on that one. Now let's do the Merry. Oh, it's too hard to work with the two of them. Let's see. Yeah, he's perfect there, isn't he? Absolutely gorgeous on that. Right, so I have that one. And I'm going to do the Santa hats for my Happy. So I leave the Happy and I'll come back to that one and do that with you on another. So we're going to stick with Mary. We're going to glue the... Let's just do it instead of talking about it, hey? Let's get our glues together. Oopsie daisy. I'm actually going to use... I have a great glue. It's called Art Glitter Dries Clear Adhesive, and it's my favourite glue. I use it for gelling. It's dreadfully expensive, and it's coming out like the proverbial this morning because it's so cold, or else so warm. Actually, it's not so cold. It was freezing and I put the heating on, and the sun's coming in through the window now, and it would absolutely roast you. Right, let's get you glued to you. Actually, I think I've far too much on that. Let me see. Came out far too quickly there. So let's take a little bit off there, there, and there. That's better. Put you in the bin, my darling. And let's put you up here where everybody can see you. And pop you on. Now, there we go. Just squeeze it gently into place. Usually if you get 1 or 2 letters, the rest comes in. What have I got on that? And how did you get dirty so quickly? Right, that's it. Now, the only problem with that glitter glue is, and it really is the only problem, it glues brilliantly. It's superb, but it dries very quickly, which is terrific when you're journaling. It's not always terrific when you're card making. Now, just give me a sec. I have a little mechanical eraser here. Just, that's it. A dough mark. I don't know where I got it. Now, what I'm going to do, that's my Mary. I have my gorgeous little Santa. Let me, oh, look, I've had an avalanche. Here, it's come out. It has, it's been sitting, it's been cold. It's been so cold here. I'm sorry, I do have to clean this up, because if I don't, what will happen is it'll, oh, it's still coming out. Stop. Right, let me get you in. Oh, I can't see the hole for the glue. Right, please stop. Please stop. If I got it, I don't, there we go. Now let me just clean that up again. These things that are sent to try us, eh? Maybe I'll use my Nuvo. Right, put that away. Put that away. Clean hands on dungarees. That's what they were made for. Now, let's see. We're going to colour in some of our Santas. First of all, I want to trim him. I want to trim his hat first and foremost. Now, that's Santa hat. Then I want to keep, all right, I want to keep that. I want that to sit on top. Do I? Or do I just want the fluffy white bit? Actually, I don't. Oh, let me think this out. I've made a mistake. I want his beard to sit out. Isn't it his beard I want? And his fluffy hat. Yes, that's it. So let's trim here. That's it. See the way Gummy Pan do the work for you. They're fabulous. And here, there we go. Now, what I want to do is I want that bit to sit up. Do you see? And then his hat goes back. That's it. I've got it now. Perfect. I actually think I might need another one, but let's see how that does. Now, I'm going to shape his little beard a little bit just by bending it. You can use your quilling tools if you wish, but I'm just going to bend it ever so slightly, and I'm going to try, where have I put my foam tape? Out you can. I'm just going to put the titchiest, this sticks to anything foam tape. Don't use your good scissors, use your old scissors, and I'm just taking off the tiniest wee bit to pop in there, to give me a little bit of dimension. Now I'm not going to stick that down just yet. I'll come back to that. Put you out of the road because I'll use you. And then what I want to do is I want to colour him in. I want to make him nice and Christmassy and cheerful and stand out. These are very old Stampin' Up markers, alcohol markers I think they are. I have 2 colours, real red and cherry cobbler, but in truth any felt tip, any marker will do. It's advantageous if you have the 2, because then you can add in light and shade. So I'm going to do his little hat. Like so, and I'm just going to go over it. There we go. And then obviously I want to do his little hand. Don't worry if you go over the beard a little bit. You don't have to worry about that because we're going to cover that up. And his little legs. Oh, you're so cute. I love Gummy Pan dies. You can't beat them. Well, I'm sure there's others out there do equally as good, but I haven't found them. There's different strokes for different folks. I prefer Sizzix when it comes to scrapbooking or journaling, and I love absolutely love. I'm just going around the edges here where he's very red, just to make sure that you don't see the white of the card. Now let me see you, Santa. Yep, I think I've got you perfectly there. Right, now let's clear this up. There we go. Hey ho. And let's put in our shade. Now there's a little bit here already done for me and a bit here, and I'm just going to do a little bit of an outline there and there where there would be shadow on his little arm, on his little body here. That's it. Maybe under his beard, around his tummy, and in there. And I think that's probably his little legs. There we go. I think that's probably, and I'm going to do a little bit of a foot to give it a dimension. And I think I'll leave it at that. Hopefully I did that in shot. Now, all I'm going to do is blend that in a bit with some more red. Just blend it in a little bit like that. I think that just takes any rough edges or dodgy colouring. It just magically disappears, most of it. Right, let's get you off the mat. Put you two over there. Now let's stick them all together. Right, here we go. I'm not going to use my art glitter. It's too much work to put it all back together again. Just going to use my Nuvo. And I'm just doing little dots where he's really tiny because I don't want it all to squidge. Now let's get you a little dot down there, a little dot down there, and anywhere where it's nearly too fine, I'm just going to use my zig two-way. There we go. Stick him down like so. Come on, Santa, still wet. Oh, should have let that dry, shouldn't I? Right, let's try and get him into position. I'm not making a great success of this, so I'm very glad I didn't use the art glitter. There we go. Now he's coming together. You are the cutest little fellow. You really, really are. Let's just make sure we've got his wee legs all together and his little hands. There he goes. He's perfect. Now, I've got glue here that I just want to, oops daisy, take off. There we go. Because I don't want to get that, and I want to get that red off my hands. Right, now, let's see. We have a few white edges here which we need to dull down. So, let's do that. Firstly. Oops, not you, Tanya, just the edges. There we go. Ah, perfect. He's gorgeous. Now, where's our little cute beard? Now, whoop! I've flung it to the four winds. Right, here we go. We're just going to go round this. Okay, like so, just to keep it that it'll stick down. Now you're going to have to keep your fingers on this for a minute or two. Let's get it into position as quickly as possible. There we go. Is that him? I think it is. Oh, I'm trying not to get red everywhere. And let's stick that down. Oh, let's stick him down. He's gorgeous. There. How you doing, little man? I think that's you. Not quite. Just a bit there. Oh, I have got red on it, have I? If I have, I'll put more. Don't worry about it. There's a bit I've missed as well. If I have a little bit of red on him, what I'll do is I'll just put another beard on him on top. It's not the end of the world. It can be fixed. Right, now I'm going to throw the lid to. Here we go. There you are. Thank you very much. And let's make sure there's none on the mat. Now, so that's Santa. The only thing we need to do is make his nose. And that is so simple. In order to do that, we're going to have to run him through one last time. But I only want his nose, so I'm just going to put his little head down on a skinny piece of paper. Or card, not paper. Run him through. There he is. Now, pop that out of the road. Put those back in the machine. And let's find a cute little skin tone colour for Santa Claus. What have I got in here? This one. I like this one and this one for skin tone. Let's try this one first. Now all you need to do is oh yes, I like that a lot. So I'm just gonna, it looks very yellow, doesn't it? Actually, I'm gonna go over it. Looks a wee bit too yellow. That's better. Perfect. I hope that's perfect. Doesn't look orange. Right, let's get that snipped out. Where'd you go? There he is. There he is. Now, all we need to do is put a titchy tiny blob of glue on there. Find my, where have I put my tweezers? Let's see now. There they are. I have a good pair of scissors tweezers somewhere and I cannot find them. I don't know where I've put them. Grab a hold of our little nose and very, very gently, there we go, pop it on. Oh no, I moved it. There, that's him. Isn't he cute? I love him, love him. Right, so I've got Santa. Now, where's my mechanical eraser? There it is, I put it back. Now I just want to see if I can get that. Yes, I did. Oh, well done. It wasn't, it was just a dirty little mark. Good job. Right, that came off. So we don't need that little piece. We'll spin it. So now we have our Santa. We have our Mary. Oh, he's gorgeous, isn't he? Let's make our card. So I'm going to use my good old faithful. I have a piece of Cintigo A4 and I have my little piece of, I'm covered in glue, white card. I think last time I just put him straight on, but I think this time I'm going to try mounting it just to give it a little lift. Look, like, what do you think? I think it just gives it a, yeah, I think it just, do you? Even if it was down flat. Let's have a think. We'll work it out, but let's get it stuck down. That's the most important thing. So I'm going to go over the whole thing with my two-way zig. Now, if you're a flash, not like me, I don't like too much glitz. But if you like a little bit, I don't mean flash, that sounds rather derogatory, doesn't it? I didn't mean it that way. If you like a little bit of glitz and glamour, what I suggest you do is use a little bit of glitter or, you know, wink of Stella, something like that, and lift your Mary a little bit further if you wish with some of that. Now let's get this down. I don't care if it's straight, but I do want it even at both sides. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I actually like it when it goes a bit, you know, up and down. I think it makes it look a bit more. Now, all I want to do, I need to put a little bit of foam tape on Santa's body here because this is stacked. So let's see now. We'll pop a little piece here like so, and then I'll skinny this up. like so. There we go. And I wonder, do I need a titchy piece on his hat? Wouldn't hurt, sure wouldn't. Would not hurt. Now the only thing is, oh, it needs to be titchier, Tanya. It needs to be titchier. There we go. If we decided to pop this in a post rather than hand it out, I'm going to use my, just make sure that's all down well. And let's use the tweezers to lift this, because it's, I have no nails at the moment. I've had to cut them all. I don't know what I did. Probably clearing up in the garden or lifting leaves or doing something. Now, a little bit of glue stick over these. I just want to make sure that that's not sticking out from his hat. Is it? I think it is a tiny fraction. Yeah, I think that corner there, that's better. I've just moved it over. No, that's going to have to come off. So sorry about that. Can't have that sticking out. I think I have another titchy bit here. Let's see. We can get that even smaller. Let's just take that. Come on. It won't come off. Right, let's get you down. That's it. That's better. Always better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? There we go. And once again, a little bit of glue stick on all three pieces, and then that gives me my wiggle room. Now, I think I'm going to put a titchy tiny bit of glue here, just that way it'll give him a little bit of dimension. Now let's try that. Let's see if we pop you. Oh, he is so cute. No, you're not there. There you are. I want your hands on the letters. Thank you, little man. Oh, you are so cute. Now let's just pop him down and hold his little arms, and that way that'll give his body a little bit of dimension. There we go. Oh, he's lovely, isn't he? What do you think? I like him. Now I'm thinking, if I was to do him again, if I'm being honest, and I think I will do it again, I think I would leave the Mary plain and maybe even do the card in there. Let's see how that would work. Another piece cut here. Now it goes that way, doesn't it? Yep. Let's pop that. Actually, I don't want that much on it, so let's put it right down at the bottom. That's better. And let's try popping you through. I think I'm going to try leaving you. No, I'll have to take you out here. Right, come on. This is good for a very quick Christmas card. This has been rather an elongated video. I do apologize. Oh my word. Bear with me. I'm going to have to stand up to do this, boyo. Goodness gracious me, it nearly took the hand off me there. Right, let's see. Now, if we were to do that, do you see what I mean? Don't suppose I could take that off. I don't suppose. I just think I keep the Mary plain next time. I'll do that with my happy. Look. Gives you an idea. Doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. I like that very much. It's just different things. You come up with different ideas. That's what it's all about. But if I was making a pack of them, you know, say a pack of 3 or something as a gift for somebody, that's the way I would do it, you know, vary them up that way. But he is so cute. Now, how in the name of goodness, I put the mat on top of that and I've left a smudge there. There we go. And I have ink on the desk and I'm getting carried away. Stop getting carried away. Do you know, I think from now on I'm going to do bullet points on a piece of paper so I don't talk so much and get carried away and chitter. And there we go. Anyway, oh, isn't it so pretty? Now, do I lift this up? I think I will. Let's just get this down. He's really, really pretty. I'm really pleased with him. Now, there we go. A little bit of foam tape to lift him. And then we have, oh, sorry about that. I do forget I'm on camera sometimes. My granddaughter comes and crafts down here with me at the weekend, and she just thinks it's a hoot. She keeps telling me to be quiet, because I have started now, when I'm doing anything, talking to myself, like I do on camera, and she cracks up. She thinks it's very strange. I think she thinks I'm in the early stages of dementia or something, or senility, or whatever it is. Because I'm talking to myself. I've said to her, it's because I'm used to doing the videos. I'm used to talking on camera. So when I'm crafting now, I just chitter away to myself. And you know what? It's kind of nice in the craft room. I'll not panic until I hear a voice coming back to me. Then I'll panic. Now let's see. Come off you can. I've no nails. Ah, there we go. Got that one though. Starting to come back. Now, same old trick as usual. Run over it with your Pritt stick. Just gives you wiggle room. Best trick. And here we go. Let's make our pretty little simple. Clean and simple. Is that straight? Oh, I don't think it is. Why have you gripped? You shouldn't be gripping. Thank you. Let's put a bit more glue on that. Shouldn't have gripped that quickly. Maybe that glue is not great. It's a very old one. I found it when I was up getting my Christmas stuff in the roof space, and I brought it down. So maybe now let's get it right. That's better. There we go. Is that straight? It's not, you know. That's it. That's it now. I've got it now. Finally. There we go. I've got a titchiest bit of... I'm not sure if that's glue. I hope to goodness it isn't. Nope, got it. Whatever it was. There we go. Very, very clean. Very, very simple. Very pretty. A little card. I like it a lot. I must admit, I love those Santas. Like I said, now, if you wanted to do this again, if you wanted to make it a bit more glitz and glamoury, where's my Wink of Stella? I just think it needs something. Come back here. Now, where are you? Put you out of the road. Where is the... There it is. Is that it? Wink of Stella. Now, what colour are you? Because I have a couple of colours. Let's see. Well, the best way to find out is to put you on a piece of card. It's not working. This happened the other day, didn't it? Remember? What colour are you? I think that's the gold one. I think I bought one of these. Oh, cheapers! Oh, yeah, that's the one. Just as well because it's on the flipping card now. It's sprung everywhere. Or splashed everywhere. It's on the card, so I'm going to have to do a bit of... Now, which one was it? It was this one, wasn't it? Everywhere. There you go. That's why the top's not on properly. Right, let's get you on, but just a little bit. So let's see. Let's do like as if... Just to give it a little bit of glitter, because even if you're not a glitter person... It is nice at Christmas, isn't it? Have a little bit of glam. Now, what do we think of that? Let's see. It's very hard for you to see. I do appreciate that. Oh, yeah. We're going great guns now. The last thing I do want to do is get this on Santa. Now. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Much happier with that. I'll investigate that other glitter pen in a minute, but when I get that off my hands, before I put it all over my card. Now, isn't that pretty? Yeah, that's lifted it. Look, can you see that? It's just lifted it and given it a little bit of spritz and sparkle. I do like him a lot. I have still got a tiny, tiny little piece of his. There we go. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Much better. It's not, you know. It's not. It's still there. Let's see. This is tricky because the last thing I want to do is get it on his beard. That's better. There we go. Now, that's him. Done and dusted. And his little legs. Look at his little legs. Aren't they so cute? I love him. Absolutely love him. I hope you do too. If you do, please remember, tech time. My thanks is coming off. Please do remember to give me the thumbs up for a like. If you liked it. If you didn't like it, fair enough. Oops, hair's coming out as well. And if you haven't already, please do remember to hit the subscribe button, which is the little bell. It's absolutely free. Doesn't cost you a penny. There's no hidden, sinister, icky bits like, what do you call it, cookies and stuff like that. Nothing like that. And it helps my channel, which is fantastic. Thank you so, so much for watching. Don't forget about the Facebook page either. There you go. I'll put those all down there. Scallion Hill Crafting Community. If you want to join it and see wee bits and pieces and be part of the group, do click on the join, and I'll accept, or whatever it is you do. Bear with me, it can take a few hours because I'm doing other things and living life as well. So it can take a little while. I do apologise. But there you go. I hope you like him. I think he's gorgeous. It's going to be too simple for a lot of people, but he suits me. You could also do this in a stitched frame if you wanted to. So many ways to change him up. But there you are. Thank you so, so much for watching. Do take care. Have a lovely morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. Bye-bye now.